Now, if you live in Florida, you know we get a lot of visitors here in Florida. Matter of fact, way too many. But you ever wondered what the most visited cities in Florida was? Well, if you didn't, don't worry. I did some digging. Let's get into it. Now, before we get too, deep into this, I gotta say, I did a video like this earlier in the year, but the list changed a little bit, just a little bit, all right? Now, coming in at number 5, we got West Palm Beach. And I'm gonna be real with you. I've only been to West Palm Beach maybe once or twice in my whole life. Now, the area of West Palm Beach, all right, they're known, for shopping and fine dining and being very expensive. But tens and thousands of people visit this city every year. Now, I didn't know this, about West Palm Beach. Never heard of it. Like I said, I've only been there a couple times. But they got like a Broadway type thing going on down there, where they do all these big Broadway plays. And a lot of people come in the area for these plays. Now, the spot that they do, all these plays at is called Kravis, I believe. So if you into, Broadway shows and you're coming to Florida, go to West Palm Beach, all right? They got Broadway. All right, next up, we got Tampa, all right? Tampa was on the other list that I did, and I think it just moved up a spot or whatnot. But we all know the real reason why people come to Tampa, and it's the gamble. Now, I don't want to say that they, just come into Tampa for gambling because, they got shopping, great food, okay, wonderful food, especially the Cuban food, okay? Especially like Cuban sandwiches and stuff. Y'all know it was invented there, right? Now, almost 200,000 people annually come visit, Tampa area. But there's a spot, Ybor City, okay? Ybor City, all right? That spot be jumping almost every night. Now, if you do, decide to come to Tampa, come here, okay? It's a good place to start when you want to have a good time, but be careful, all right? People crazy, especially in this area. All right, next up, coming in at number 3, we got Fort Lauderdale, Florida, all right? If you've ever been to Fort Lauderdale, all right, you know why a lot of people come to Fort Lauderdale. Now, first off, for me, this personally, all right, the area of Fort Lauderdale is just a cool area, okay? It's like all these canals and even the houses, like it's waterways everywhere. If you got your nice little boat, you can get around. At nighttime, it looks really good, especially when you're on the edge of the water. Fort Lauderdale is a really cool place to go. Now, just like the other cities, okay, they got shopping, food, great food, all right? All right, that's on me, all right? Great food. But they throw a lot of events here in the area, which brings in a lot of people. Over 500,000 people visit Fort Lauderdale annually. And if you're thinking about, coming to Fort Lauderdale and it's your first time visiting and you're looking for somewhere to go to have a good time, Las Olas Boulevard, all right? You'll hear a lot of people talking about it and you don't really understand it till you get down there, but it's a really road, basically. It's a strip, okay? But it's got shopping, bars, restaurants, all kind of stuff. It's real nice during the day. But when the sun goes down, all right, Las Olas Boulevard turns into the most popular spot that you could think of, okay? Nightclubs, bars, you could bar hop, you can grab food, meet nice people. This is a really good place to be. All right, coming in at number 2, all right, we got Orlando, Florida, all right? And we all know why that Orlando is, second on this list. Now, like I said, we all know why a lot of people come to the Orlando area. Matter of fact, almost 1.3 million visitors come to the Orlando area, but it's more than just the theme parks, okay? There's so many things to do in Orlando that bring people to Orlando. For example, you got downtown Disney, which is Disney Springs. You got iDrive, all right? You got downtown Orlando, Orange Avenue, which gets dangerous sometimes. But it's more than just the theme parks. And plus, on top of that, we got some of the best shopping here, all right? Some of the best restaurant, Michelin rated. Look us up, all right? And also, when they do the magical dining, the fine dining at the end of the year here in Orlando, people come from all over. People come from all over, either the state, United States, and the world, just to get some of this food. And not only that, Lake Eola, the area of Lake Eola. If you got the family out on the weekend, y'all want to go do something real nice, all right? Go check out the Lake Eola area. Get on a little swan boat, all right? And if it's hot, Make sure you go by the fountain, all right? You get a good little mist, okay? Kids will love it. Thank me later. All right, coming in at number 1. We knew what this was going to be, okay? We knew what this going to be. And I'm going to be real with you. When I did the list last time, the top 2 cities could have switched back and forth. It's kind of almost neck and neck. But this list, Miami is out by a long shot. Now, I know a lot of people going to be like, oh, everybody coming down from South. Yes, people do come to South Beach a lot. It's a, high tourist area. But they've jumped up like 1 million visitors annually. They're almost at 3 million visitors annually coming to the Miami area. That's nuts. Now, if you do come to the Miami area, don't just focus on South Beach, because if you go on the other side of the bridge, okay, where the culture is, that's Miami. I mean, you got spots like La Havana, okay? You basically in Cuba. When you around here, the food, the culture, the people, the shopping, everything is Cuban-based down here. I love it. Also, okay, I don't want people to get too upset with me. I've only been to Little Haiti, maybe once, okay? I think I drove through one time in Miami. But the next time I go to Miami, taking my kids, okay, we're going to visit the culture areas, which you should do the same thing, because this where it's at. Food, culture, I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing like that original, authentic Miami food. And if you're just looking for a really good time, you really don't want to do too much, go to Bayside Marketplace, okay? Tons of stuff to do. It's a flea market. It's got a ton of restaurants, shopping, high end, low end. You could be super rich, and you could be broke, and you could get something out here. And at night, it's really, really nice, okay? They got a lot of, boat tours that you can do when the sun's setting and stuff like that. A lot of people own these boats, so they'll be out here doing their thing. Thizzle, come eat. But it's just a really good time out here in the evening at Bayside Marketplace. Don't overlook this place, okay? Don't overlook this place. You gotta at least come here if you come to Miami. Now, that's it. Top 5 most visited cities in Florida, right? And I don't know what y'all gonna do, okay, to remember this. Like it, comment, share it. I don't know. But the more you know. Peace.